Mikeneko has been dragged into drama again when she was trying to commission someone to mix her songs, and this time it's not her fault. Kaela from Hololive ID reveals she lost half of her money because of fraud before backtracking. Vtuber Veibae was in shock when her YouTube channel was completely removed without any warning or notice. An old Vtuber streaming app, Irium, is finally showing signs of life. Welcome back to the Terry Nebula channel, where we talk about stuff happening in the Vtuber world. We have Mikeneko, previously known as Hololive's Russia, getting dragged into drama once again. But this time, it's not her fault. So let's rewind a bit so you understand what happened. You guys remember in the previous video where I talked about how Mikeneko's debut under Pony Canyon, one of the biggest music labels in Japan, was cancelled? Well, Mikeneko would try to move on by starting the Mikeneko Song Project. If Mikeneko couldn't debut her new songs under a music label, Mikeneko could just make those songs herself. Or so she thought. Because when Mikeneko tried to approach an audio engineer to mix 4 of her songs for her, she encountered a problem. The person who should have been responsible for mixing Mikeneko's songs threw a tantrum online. He was not happy with how much money Mikeneko offered to pay him, and so he went on to Twitter to complain about Mikeneko. In a now deleted tweet, the user Zef1 would say, "Yesterday I received a message from Mikeneko. He asked me to mix her songs for her. First of all, if you look at the price, this is not the price for a public figure. It's not something I would even consider in the first place. Also, a public figure requested 4 songs at once. Could you please stop?" So what Zef is doing here is that he's leaking Mikeneko's DMs, he's talking about the issue in an attempt to cancel Mikeneko. He wants people to hate on her. I personally think you shouldn't be exposing someone else's DMs in public, especially when they're just trying to commission you for work. You know what's funny to me? This Zef person is charging people 5,000 yen to mix their music for them. 5,000 yen converted into dollars is $32. That's $32 to mix one song. If he was asked to mix 4 of Mikeneko's songs, that's roughly $120. This Zef guy leaked his client's public DMs because he was not happy that he was getting paid $120 to mix a song, which is ridiculous because he has his own pricing up on his Twitter profile. It is right here. It's transparent. $5,000 to mix one song. For 4 songs, 4 multiplied by 30 is $120. This guy compromised his client's privacy because of a $120 payment dispute. This is stupid. Why would anyone do that? Even if you hate Mikeneko, I think a lot of people would agree that leaking your client's information because of a pay dispute is just stupid. You shouldn't do that. That's not professional. Mikeneko would respond to the situation saying, "This is really bad. I trusted him and asked him to do a mix for my songs, but suddenly I'm being exposed. Is this world really crazy?" Mikeneko would continue by saying, "Wait a minute, I trusted them and contacted them with my request. So why is my private life and information that has not been publicly released being exposed in this way?" We had a lot of people, a lot of sound engineers and people who have mixed songs before commenting on the situation, and they were mostly on Mikeneko's side. We had Dice saying, regarding the Mixmaster incident, "It is not my place to apologize, but as a fellow professional, I do feel sorry. Please feel free to contact us if there's anything we can do to help you." Many people took Mikeneko's side. A lot of them retweeted Zef's tweet exposing Mikeneko. They would say, "I don't like Mikeneko, but I did feel sorry for him, lol." In other words, he doesn't want anything to do with Mikeneko, who's always causing problems, but he thought that if he exposed her, he might get some attention, lol. Another user would say, "There is no confidentiality obligation. I neither like nor dislike Mikeneko-san, but I feel bad for her to be exposed just for requesting a mix." Another would say, "I don't like Mikeneko, but I really don't understand why she's being exposed like this. Is this guy okay in the head?" Referring to the song mixer. Another guy gave his take saying, "Mikeneko is a complete failure as a person, and I don't like her, but it's really too cruel to expose her DMs without permission and criticize her. I don't like Mikeneko, but this is definitely the worst." Kamui would say, "I'm an anti-Mikeneko person, but this is just too bad." Someone else said, "I don't like or dislike Mikeneko, and it's her fault she became the target of criticism, so I won't say anything. But this is unacceptable as a member of society. First of all, exposing her is against the rules. so delete the post immediately, referring to Zeph. Tomotomo would say, I don't like Calico Cat, referring to Mikeneko. But this is pretty bad. It's disgusting to expose someone's request and then insult them. Tino Dako would say, basically ever since the Rusia days, back when Mikeneko was in Hololive, I have never defended Mikeneko whenever there has been a disturbance. But this time, I really do despise you, referring to Zeph. Why don't you resolve it between you and the person in question? Is there a need to expose it? This is a leak of information. She, referring to Mikeneko, usually has bad behavior and is often criticized. But the people I hate the most are people like you who jump on the bandwagon and think they can do whatever they want. Things are not looking good for Zeph. Most of the community is on Mikeneko's side this time. Mikeneko would thank everyone for supporting her. Thank you so much to all the mix masters who contacted me after listening to the stream. I'm sorry for the late reply, but thank you so much. You are all so kind. I want to ask you all for help. I'm so grateful. The song mixer, who tried to expose Mikeneko because of a few measly $100, was so frightened that everyone was against him that he put out a tweet responding to the situation. Zeph would actually apologize for the situation, and they would also leak Mikeneko's DMs again, seen here. Zeph would say, this is also a very well-intentioned reply. I regret exposing Mikeneko's DMs, and I just received a reply from her, showing off Mikeneko's DMs. In the DMs, Zeph would say, nice to meet you. I'm happy to hear from you. My name is Shun. Thank you for your support. It's okay, I just listened to some of your previous songs and the quality was really good. This time, I would like to consult with you as well. First of all, I was wondering if I could mix one song for free. I'm thinking, so please decide whether you like it or not then. If you'd like, I'd be happy to take on the next 3 songs. If you don't like it, or if I'm not good enough, please be assured that we will never make any announcement from here. Thank you for your consideration. We look forward to your reply. And that was the last time we ever saw Zeph, because after this, Zeph would delete his entire Twitter account. You can see the main Twitter account just doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, he's gone. The offending party has deleted the tweet, and Mikeneko is willing to move on. Mikeneko would say, it's really unfortunate that my DMs this time have been exposed, and the project I'm thinking of has been revealed. But this incident has made me realize once again that I need to value everyone's various opinions. I want to put the bashing in the past, listen to criticism properly, and become the kind of person who can be reassessed. Mikeneko would continue by saying, I hope that those who have left me will come back, even if it's just someday. I want to become the kind of person that people are glad to have had by their side and support them. Once again, I'm sorry about the past too. I'm not strong at all, but I'll do my best to become stronger. I'll probably delete my tweets. Mikeneko did not delete all of her tweets, but she did delete the ones where she reposted Zeph's tweet exposing her. On the Mikeneko Song Project account, they would say, just to be on the safe side and to prevent any future misunderstandings, we would like to comment that we will not be asking individuals to help with the mixing work for this project. The distinction between being a public figure and a private individual is left to each individual's discretion. But we would appreciate it if you would understand that requests from individuals are made solely as private individuals. Mikeneko would respond to a song project page by saying, we apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you for your message. The Mikeneko song mixer drama has come to a close and Mikeneko came out on top. Mikeneko has been involved in countless dramas in the past few months, many of which were clearly her fault. This time though, you can see that it wasn't her fault that she got dragged into drama, it was the fault of a rogue song mixer felt he wasn't paid enough. Let's hope Mikeneko stays away from the drama and moves on from the situation. Next we have Kaela from Hololive ID, revealing she was scammed out of half of her money. Kaela would explain saying, long story short, my card suddenly got blocked. I checked and was shocked that there was a lot of suspicious transactions since a few months back. We handled everything just now. I lost half of the money since the fraud had been continuing for too long. I'm okay, but I think I just need to rest now. Please be careful, guys. And always remember to check your bank statement at least every month, so you will notice if anything changed. Don't be like me, haha. Good night. Kaela would then clarify that she didn't actually lose half of her money. Kaela would say, oh, just to clarify about the half of the money, it's just half the fraud and not half from all of my money. Just don't want to make everyone panicky. I'm going to play Sisyphus on my own now to recover. What Kaela is trying to say here is while she lost some money to some fraudster, she did try to regain the money. But the bank only allowed her to get half of the money back because Kaela had been scammed for far too long. What this means is Kaela only lost half of the money to the fraudster. The other half she managed to regain. While I think it's horrible that Kaela got scammed by some unknown fraudster, I think we can all be grateful that Kaela managed to retain most of her money. We now move on to ex-Vshoujo VTuber Veibae. As she talks about losing her YouTube channel, Veibae would announce that a 650,000 subscriber channel has just been removed without a single warning or notice, and that she only ever got one strike a few months back and made changes according to the terms of service. Veibae also talked about how she's filed an appeal to YouTube. Veibae would continue to say, joking, I didn't even get a strike, I just got a warning. We had Team YouTube responding to Veibae in the comments saying, here to help. Mind sharing your channel URL so we can check up on this? They would say, hello, thank you in advance before linking her channel. Team YouTube would get back to Veibae by saying, hi again, confirming this was a mistake during the review process and your channel is back up. So sorry that this happened. We really appreciate your patience while we sorted this out. We had a good ending and Veibae has received the channel back. You can see the channel has been restored to its original glory containing most of Veibae's videos. Moving on, we have an old VTuber streaming app coming back to life. Ariam would say it's been over 5 years since we launched the app in Japan, and now we are targeting a US launch in fall 2024. Follow us and stay tuned for more updates. Ariam would go on to hire some indie VTubers to promote their app. Ariam would say the dart game is designed to showcase Ariam's gifting interaction feature. Since excellent interactions require exceptional streamers, that is why we've invited Lilybell VTuber and Yaochu as special guests to engage with the participants throughout the game. That's the end of the video. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. This is Terry Nebula signing out.